up? How's the Legion of Comic Collectors doing today? Well, today I have some really cool stuff. Super excited about, and we'll start off with the big ones. So, I've been mentioning, I've been looking for foreign Death of Superman 75 variants. And I tell you, I got real serious about it, searching in every possible way I can, and just even confirming some of these existed was hard. And I came across a guy called Foreign Comic Sales. I will link him down below if you want to check him out. This guy was fantastic. So, the first one I ever confirmed existed was this Turkish version, and had seen someone selling it on Instagram as well as someone selling it on eBay, and the pictures these two people had were the exact same, but they seemed to be different people and were both basically telling me the same thing, that they don't ship to the United States. And Foreign Comic Sales, he actually was tracking down different books, and I actually gave him pictures, some of the few pictures of things I could confirm, and that's how he tracked this one down. So that's super cool. Looked all over. I mean, there's one N. Looks to be obviously be a publishing company, but could not hardly get results online. And then we have the Hungarian variant. Super cool. Just so neat seeing the different variations. Like this one has this logo. This one has Superman up here. This one, I guess, is a magazine that includes Batman. And then we have a little bit smaller, but the Greek variant. Sort of a different kind of logo here, and it's a bit shorter. And then the last one he got is the Dutch variant. So, I believe there's 3 more that are confirmed that we know exist. One is a Panini signed one. I think there's an Indonesian one. Man, I literally just found one. I can't remember where it's from now, but it's not this cover. It's the black Death one, like the polybag. So hopefully in the near future I'll be doing another deal with him for those. But super excited nonetheless to get 4 different versions of this. Super cool stuff. And other stuff I picked up. This is from the new Superman set. I think I would like to eventually collect these shield bearers with the different logos. When I opened my box, I pulled, I don't know where it is. I think I pulled Superman 1 million, I want to say. Something like that. But had to get the Death one. And then I also finally got the Sky Disc. I believe that this is from Batman Master Series, and this is from the DC Master Series. I could be wrong. There's 4 Sky Disc altogether. There's the other 2 is a character from Vertigo and the Vertigo card set. And then there's a Superman one that's tall. That's part of the Superman Platinum set. But super cool to add those. And then I was actually rereading my JSA books recently and saw an ad for this. I've learned to keep an eye out for this kind of stuff. So this is a trade paperback. First printing is hardcover, which this is. And a lot of these times you just think these are collected comics, and they're not. This is an original graphic novel story by Darwyn Cooke. So I love collecting those kind of things. And I saw the ad for it. I've probably seen that ad dozens of times. Never put two and two together. Haven't read it yet, but I'm looking forward to it. So, very cool. And then I picked this up a while ago. I was waiting for it to release. Don't do a ton of variants. Outside of course, logo foils and Death of Superman. But I thought this Absolute Zatanna on Absolute Wonder Woman 19 was super, super cool. Just a neat cover. And then talk about finding something out. Reading books. I don't remember if it was in JSA or something else I was reading. But I actually picked up one issue of this series already. So for those that collect DC like me, you've probably seen those like DC Presents 100 pagers that collect stories around the, the mid-2000s to like right before Flashpoint. I had picked up issue 1 of this way back when. Not even sure where it's at the moment. Just thinking it was one of those. And it turns out it actually has 2 issues, and this is an original Elseworld story. So, as soon as I found that out, I wanted to get it. And these books, this one and the Catwoman are just ones I add to my new comic book pickups. I've been picking my new books up off eBay. Much more convenient and cheaper. And one of the people I buy from happen to have it. So I'm excited to get this and to find issue 1, pull it out and read it. So this ain't the biggest haul. I haven't been buying much outside of new books because I was trying to get these guys in. But I did happen a couple weeks ago to come across some new books at Dollar Tree. So these are all reprints, but they might have different covers. So we have Action 1, House of Kent, Batman, The Price of Justice, The Button. They just all have the same back. I have a stack of these from the first time around. And I don't open them or nothing, I just keep them. I feel like I may have gotten this the first time around, but I got it to be sure. Tyrant Wing. Actually saw somebody on Instagram selling these for $3 a piece. Gordon at War. Batman Super Friends. This is probably my favorite of the pickups. Superman Adventures. And that guy that was selling them, I think he had 2 or 3 different more of those Superman Adventures. Final Days of Superman. Justice League Forever Evil. Detective Mythology. Mr. Terrific, which I think is pretty cool. Men of Steel. JLA Crisis Times 5. Villain's Journey. I got 2 of these the price. Whoops. JLA World War III. Life After Death. Pretty sure that's Grayson as Batman. And then the Fall of the Fallen. So super cool. Always happy to find dollar comics and neat little variants. And I am super excited for the Superman 75 variants. So let me know down in the comments what you thought of this haul. Do you know of any foreign Superman books? Death of Superman that I may not know of. And definitely go check out the description if you want to contact foreign comic sales on your own. But yeah, guys, this was fun. Definitely some cool stuff. And I always appreciate you watching. And with that, I will see y'all next time.